Happy New Year! I am back on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. here with you for Make the Shift with Salen and just getting Facebook loaded over here because we all know Facebook going live in Facebook groups is still a challenge, but I am so excited to be here. You might have seen the title of this live and said, "What? New year, less you. What the heck does that mean?" Well, today I am going to explain it to you. So, hey there, I'm Salen, your fun business coach. I mentor women entrepreneurs from burned out to balanced in just 90 days with my unique blueprint that allows you to get the 4 core business fundamentals that you need in order to build a business that doesn't run you, right? So, if you have been experiencing exhaustion, fatigue, overwhelm, anxiety, frustration over a business that you've built because you've hustled to get here and get your success, but you're just not sure how to work less, then this live is for you. It is New Year, less you. And what I mean by that is less you doing everything. So I've spent the last 2 weeks, so the week of Christmas and New Year's, in my business not doing tasks. I spent the last 2 weeks focusing on learning, right? I'm trying to really get more on LinkedIn, planning, right? What did I really want to focus on? And automating, delegating, and systematizing everything that I possibly can in my business. Every single thing that came through my inbox over the past 2 weeks, I'm like, A, do I need to do this? And B, if I do, how can I automate this, put a system in place, streamline this in order for it not to be manual anymore? So here's the thing. Everyone talks about, you should scale your business, you should grow your business, and you should do all of these things. And if you're like, yeah, I want to make more money in 2025, but I honestly don't know how without working more hours. And to be honest, I have no more hours to give between my business, my family, maybe your volunteer commitments, and everything else that you do in your daily life. I mean, where's the fun in there? Where's the, happy hours and girls' nights and weekends with the kids and the family and all of those different kinds of things? Where is all of that? And you still want to grow your business, then that is exactly what I help women entrepreneurs do. Because I was in your shoes. Back in 2010, I was celebrating hitting $1 million in revenue. So proud of myself. But the thing about it is that celebration didn't taste as good as I thought it was going to, because I was so physically and mentally exhausted from working 80 plus hour weeks for the previous 3 years to just get there. And I said to myself, if this is what it takes, what is the point? Because I had hit the $1 million mark. I had a 6-figure salary, but it was taking me 80 hours a week. At my previous job, I was working 40 hours a week, clocking out at 5 o'clock and not worrying about anything at all. And I was making $50,000. And so it was like, I could literally go back to that and make the same money. But we know as entrepreneurs that it's truly, if we're meant to be entrepreneurs in our heart, that we're willing to put in the extra time and effort. But we can only do that for so long. And so for me, back in 2010, I hit my breaking point where I drew a line in the sand and said something has to change. And so if you're, let's say, breaking point, draw a line in the sand, is 2025, meaning you are at that point where you're like, 2024 almost pushed me over the edge to quit, to close, to sell, and something has to change in 2025, and you don't have a plan, an answer, or a solution for that, then today, this is for you. See, what I help women entrepreneurs do is one, and we spend a big amount of time on this in the beginning, right? Your first week working with me is all about what do you want? And I want you to dig deep. I want you to take all those secrets that you dream about but are afraid to verbalize because you think to yourself, is that even possible? Could I work my business in 4-hour days, 4 days a week? And I want you to really communicate those. And so we're going to dream big and we're going to write it all down. We're going to get your head where it needs to be for you to grow. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at the business you built and we're going to say, does it align with that vision that we just dug really deep to get on paper? And if it doesn't, that's okay. No need to worry, because we're going to make some key shifts over the next 90 days in order to make that happen. And we're going to use tools like systems, and we're going to build you support teams with either employees, full or part-time, whatever your business model structure calls for, agencies, contractors, virtual assistants, whatever it is, but we're going to get you that support. And then what we're going to do is we're going to streamline everything so that way you literally have a business at the end of 90 days where you know exactly what moves the needle in your business. You know exactly what you should be working on every single day. You have a team of people that may be one, it may be 10. It depends on your business and your goals, right? Because we work to build unique businesses. I do not do cookie cutter. And we are going to have them set up to support you. And then finally, we are going to set your business up like a well-oiled money-making machine that allows you to grow your business in the hours that you only thought were possible in your dreams. And the thing about it is nothing that I teach is complicated. It's not hard. It's not crazy. It's just basically the fundamentals that we all skipped in the beginning when we were setting up our business because we were so focused on growth that we just hustled and hustled and hustled. And we skipped a few steps, and that's okay. We all do it, right? And what we're going to do is we're just going to slow down for a little bit so we can fast forward, hit that gas pedal so fast without the hustle after this 90-day period. Now, don't think that we're not going to start selling during this 90-day period. We're going to be selling, but we're just going to be selling and marketing and growing your business more strategically than you've ever been before. If you've been doing things like manually responding to customers and you have been, answering emails, one by one, if you've been filling orders one at a time, if you're ordering your inventory really in a manual process, we're going to streamline things. We're going to get you help. If you're like so up to here, like, can my arm go any higher with social media and the lack of growth that you're feeling, we're going to get you the support with people who are experts in social media. That is exactly what we do. My unique blueprint, the Legacy Business System, allows you to have a new year with less you in the daily operations. Because here's the thing, you cannot, and if someone wants to prove me wrong, I would love to hear it. You cannot build the business of your dreams by yourself. I don't care whether you have employees or contractors or VAs or agencies or whatever it is, but you can't do everything. You're going to need to utilize people. You're going to need to use tools. You're going to need to use technology, systems, automations, and all of that when we bring it together and we simplify it. Because if there's anything that you need to know in this new year, is you need to simplify. Simplifying is the secret to big success. When I had my franchise business at first, my small team was like a bunch of chickens running around with their heads cut off. Everyone was doing all different kinds of things. Sure, we had built that $1 million business together, but you know what? There was like hardly any systems. People weren't getting the same minimums of standard service, right? It was just kind of all over the place. And that is what caused my burnout. I almost hung up that for sale sign because I didn't know what to do. And then I met with a business coach, and he told me, or actually gave me, an outside perspective that I couldn't see because I was so involved in those daily operations. And once I pulled myself out, I was able to see, wow, everything he said was spot on. And I just needed to get that outside perspective to say yes, and then slow down, fix some things so I could grow. After 2010, my business went on to triple that revenue, more than triple that revenue, 4x my personal paycheck, and my hours went from 80 to 16. And I can help you do similar results in your business. We can grow your business financially. We can reduce your working hours. But what we need is a plan. And what that plan is my unique blueprint called the Legacy Business System. Because if 2025 is the year that you decide that this is the year that you become more organized, you become more efficient, you enjoy more time with your family and friends, you take that epic trip without worrying about killing your budget, you take 2 weeks off, you work 2-hour days during the summer, you land that big contract with confidence like you've never experienced before. Your clients send you testimonials without you even asking. If 2025 is the year that you do all of those things, it is a new year, and it's time for you to do less in the business operations and get the support you need from people and from automations and tools and technology and all of that. And in just 90 days, we can set your business up for that success. I know that if you're experiencing fatigue, anxiety, 3 a.m. panic attacks, lack of sleep because your brain just keeps chugging and chugging and chugging, that you don't have the time nor the energy to invest 6 months in this project. And that's why in just 90 days, I help my clients just make some small shifts in their business so you can literally grow bigger, faster than you've ever thought before without stressing yourself out, without wondering what path to take, and really just saying to yourself, what do I do? I am out of ideas. No, you're going to be in 2025. I want you to think about Q2, right? April, May, and June. Think about going into April with the clarity that you know exactly what business decisions to make because you have all of the information at your fingertips to make smart, educated business decisions. You also have a business that aligns with your dreams. People know exactly what you sell and how you sell it and how to buy from you. They also know that you are able to live your life. They see you enjoying your life, maybe in person or on social media. You got your glow back in business, right? Like you've reignited your passion. And it's all because you invested in getting the things that we skipped over in the beginning. I'm guilty, you're guilty, everyone's guilty of them. We're so excited in the beginning to build our business that we skip all of these fundamentals, but we go back and we fix those in 90 days. So that way, truly 2025 can achieve whatever dreams you set possible, right? When I put all of this into place in my business, I was able to leave my business for 30 days straight, hop in the RV, head to sunny South Florida without the business falling apart, without having to be on the phone all day, every day, fixing problems, and without worrying what was going to happen or what was I going to walk into when I got back, right? Everyone did what they was supposed to do on the team. The systems functioned. And then I just took what I built and I just streamlined it even more. And then I developed this program, the Legacy Business System for you. So if you're ready, if 2025, if you're like, yes, we are past the pandemic, 2024 was good or bad, however it came out for you, and you're like, 2025 is the year that I reclaim control over my time and I grow my money, get rid of that debt, start saving for my retirement and my kids' college, then it is time to invest in your business. And I want to invite you to join me inside the Concierge Club. This is my one-to-one coaching program where we literally meet every other week for 90 days. And I walk you through this process. You get my unique self-guided course, the Legacy Business School, plus me by your side and unlimited access to me. So that way I am there to hold your hand and guide you, hold you accountable, brainstorm with you, cheer you on, and pick you up on the tough days. All the way for 90 days until you open your eyes and you say, oh my gosh, look at what I accomplished. And I am so ready to just crush those goals that I set for 2025. The time is now to invest because seriously, if you want 2025 to be your year and not the year of you still doing everything yourself and burning yourself out even more, then January is the perfect time. Give me 90 days. Let's work together. And I can tell you in 90 days, when you look up, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. You're going to be working less stressed, more clarity, and you're going to know exactly what you're supposed to be doing in your business every day and not just checking off a to-do list that gets stuff off your plate. So if you're like, heck yeah, I got big goals for 2025, then I want you to DM me and let's have a conversation about the Concierge Club. This 90-day program is not only going to change your business, but it's going to change your life because you're finally going to get your time back and you're going to be able to live all those dreams. I can tell you, after working in senior care for 13 years and working with seniors at the end of their life, no one ever said to me, I wish I had worked more. No, they said things like, I wish I had taken that epic trip. I wish I had a better relationship with my spouse. I wish my kids wanted to visit me more because we had a better relationship. I wish I had gone to their baseball games. I wish I had, taken that 20th anniversary with my wife trip. All of those different kinds of things, right? And if that does not break your heart, hearing those kinds of things, and it does not wake you up and think about, wow, this is my life and I get one shot at it and my business should not be running me into the ground, then I don't know what's going to. But if you're like, yes, Salen, I need help, I want help, let's chat in the DMs about the Concierge Club, because in 90 days, you could wake up and seriously be like, this is exactly what I needed from the beginning. Bummer, I skipped over it, but I'm so glad that I'm here now. Because as the saying said, the best time to invest was like 20 years ago, but it's also today too. So I hope to chat with you in the DMs. Tell me about you. Tell me about your goals. Tell me about your business. And I'll tell you whether I think that I can help you achieve those dreams in just 90 days of work together. We can get you the foundation that you need in order to make it happen. So again, if you're interested in chatting, send me a DM. And I look forward to learning more about you and your business. And I especially want to hear about those dreams and goals. Don't hold back. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Happy New Year. And I'll see you next Wednesday.